Friendship, a bond of spirits. Many have crossed my path as I walked towards the grave. Yet you have looked my way and decided to change their lane. A few pleasantries were exchanged, and in time we marched on as one. And if the bond is true and strong, a fellowship is forged that cannot be undone. I do not worry that at times our wild lives will make our joint journey forgone. For I have solace that one day our true bonds will call to us and once again make us march on as one. For all those spirits I have forged a bond of fellowship. Take this poem as my thanks, my gratitude, my love. And I hope that once again soon we can march on as one. Friendship, a bond of spirits. My apologies if my voice sounds a bit unusual. My nose has not given me any pause today. I feel a bit under the weather, but that will pass on as well. This poem I had written earlier today because some of my friends have watched these videos, you know who you are, and some of them had reached out to me to check in to see if I'm okay. You know who you are. I'm not going to lie, I was moved by that. Thank you. Nowadays, I find it very difficult for us men to open up to our fellow men. I truly don't know why. But it's hard for me, for all these things I've been going through, to go up to any of my friends, any of my family members, particularly the men. I do not know why. Maybe there is still some ancient primal stoicism in me that prohibits me to do so, but I'm trying. I'm trying to show compassion towards my fellow men, towards my friends. I am trying to open up. I'm trying to express what it is that is going on. And I know that some might not want to hear it. I know that some are unable to assist in any way. And I know that some are able to help, but I think that it is still somewhat on me to be able to express myself. Although now I will not lie, it is nice to be reassured that if they reach out first, it's nice to know that they care, that they offer help willingly. And I'm trying to, at least in that scenario, respond back. And it's hard. It is. And I know that most of my friends would agree. Throughout my life, I never had many friends. I had a handful, but the ones that I would truly call dear friend are less than a handful. And I love them dearly. I truly do. I care for them, even though I might not be always the best at expressing it. I might not always be the best at conveying it. But I truly do love them. I will try moving forward to let them know that more and more. Even though, rather, no matter in what stage we find ourselves in. My best friend since the days of high school, he and I are on a very rocky terms right now, for instance. But I still love him. And I miss him. And I find myself in a scenario where my faults had caused the issues, my failings, my hurt. I still love him, and I care for him, and I think about him. The more I think about him, the more I wonder the essence of friendship, the meaning of friendship. Where does it come from? What is it in us humans that we can look into someone's eyes, a person that has no familiar ties, that has no connection to us at all, and yet we can still find some things that we can share a bond over. Music, film, video games, books, food, travel, experiences, live music, concerts, rather. So many things can be shared. And if the bond truly is strong, it is a beautiful thing. I no longer agree with the idea that having many friends equates to any sort of worth, economical, social, whatever. I don't believe it betters you in any way. I know that in the beginning of this whole social media experiment, that a lot of people of my generation have been the guinea pigs for. We were made to believe that the number of friends, followers, or whatever equates to any sort of value that brings to one's character. But I have found myself for many years now, but only now can I voice it through this. I have found that is quite ridiculous, and it is not how we work. I don't think we were meant to have hundreds and thousands of friends. I think one was meant to have a handful of true bonds, true comrades that he could call friend, that he has forged a strong fellowship with. And I believe I have mine. And I will never abandon them. I will always be there for them. And I know I will fail them many times, and I know that I will be there for them many times. And I hope that my failures are just less and less. But I ask you, do you find yourself in a similar boat as me? Have you looked at your fellowships? Have you looked at the bonds you forged, the friends you made along the way, and thought to yourself, how beautiful is it? How complex is it? How it came to be? Many questions. If you do not find yourself there yet, I believe you will in time. You have to work, because friendships are not easy. It takes time and energy to maintain them. And if you've truly found kindred spirits, I believe that maintaining them will not be as difficult as some other aspects of life. But for those who do have a friendship like that, when was the last time you talked to them, reached out, cared for them, worried for them, expressed any of this to them? What are your views upon this facet of life? I would like to know. I value these friendships, even though I find it very hard now to walk out of this shell that I've built for myself, but I value them from afar. I hold them dear, and when I am able to leave this pit I've dug myself in, I'll let them know. I'll run to them, and I'll make sure our paths cross again, and we can march on as one. I care for my friends. I love them. I miss them. And right now I'm going through some coals of mine, but I have to walk this path. Blisters and all, I have to walk it, and I have to endure the pain that I made for myself. I just hope it's very quick. If you have a friendship like that, please let me know, because stories of true friendship like that really gets me in my heart. It is something truly beautiful in this world that we are able to do, and I truly like seeing it more and more. Yeah. I hope you're doing well. Spread the word. Thank you for watching. Thank you.